Promotional consideration paid for by the following.
Hello and welcome to Quick Shot Reviews. As ever, we're bringing you another new movie, a new release. Black Adam was released officially today in the UK, which is the 21st of October 2022. It is a 12A, so adult advisory for any children under 12, and there is some fairly disturbing scenes throughout the movie. So, be aware if your kids are comic book film mad, then yeah, definitely take this one with a slight pinch of the old salt. In terms of letting your children watch the film. The director is Jamie Collette-Serra, and the writers are Adam Stittskill, and others have contributed as well. Executive producer is also Dwayne Johnson, of course, because no doubt he did fund a little bit of this. It has been 8 years in the making, but what is Black Adam going to be like? Is it going to be good? Is it going to be bad? Well, no doubt you've seen other reviews, you've read other reviews. Well, thank you very much for coming to Quick Shot Reviews. These are my thoughts on Black Adam, so please click the like and subscribe buttons and join us on social media, Instagram, Twitter and Facebook. I'll see you in the main part of the video. So Black Adam stars Dwayne Johnson, otherwise known as The Rock, as Black Adam. Also has Aldous Hodge as Hawkman. Wasn't expecting Hawkman in this film. Obviously, I hadn't seen the poster. It's plastered all over the poster. As well as Dr. Fate, played by Pierce Brosnan. Noah Centineo as Atom Smasher. And we do have Quintessa Swindle as Cyclone and Sarah Shahi as Adriana Tomaz, who is the main antagonist. Protagonist, rather, not antagonist. The antagonist is kind of Black Adam. We also got Bodhi Sabongu as Amon Tomaz as well, playing the younger lad in this one. So there's your sort of main characters. They're introduced really well. Did get a long introduction, so grit your teeth for that one. It does get much better, but it's nice to see Black Adam get his own film, his own origin, because I didn't know much about Black Adam. Obviously, it's all about the Justice League. Nice to see the Justice Society of America as well, with Hawkman. Love Hawkman, brilliant. First introduction to Hawkman was Smallville, towards the end of the run of Smallville. And get Dr. Fate as well, also in Smallville. And Cyclone and Atom Smasher I'm not too familiar with, but I was sat next to a family and the kid just kept referring to Marvel characters, and you can see that. Sadly, it's been done by Marvel, so DC have a lot of catching up to do. I think their main characters do need to run with this one. So yeah, let's give you the official rundown. It is nearly 5,000 years after he was bestowed with the almighty powers of the Egyptian gods and imprisoned just as quickly. Black Adam is freed from his earthly tomb, ready to unleash his unique form of justice on the modern world. Well, yeah, it is kind of a modern world, but not fully. It's still Black Adam's ancient world, but it's just been modernised. You still get FedEx and KFC brand placements, as well as Lay's as well, otherwise known as Walkers. But they did have baked, so it did promote healthy eating. So yeah, Black Adam. I thought this film was really good. It's just The Rock beating up people for 2 hours, and you know the bad guys, they deserved it. All the while, getting told that he shouldn't be doing it like that. This is why. That's going to let these people go, and then they're going to terrorise more people and kill them. So why not just dispatch them? Can't argue with his logic, and The Rock delivers in the comic stakes as well. Delivered like he's just straight-faced. Why is that not happening? He never breaks character. He never says he's a hero. And that is the Black Adam character. Really, really good. And the supporting cast is really good. There is one scene that does kind of disappoint, and it should have been like a really rabble-rousing scene, like, yeah, let's go. And the Bodhi Sabongu, young lad, he doesn't quite deliver the impact of that scene, and you'll probably know which scene it is if you've seen it, or if you're going to see it, which I will always encourage you to do. There is some very noticeable CGI in this film as well, mostly in the fight scenes. I mean, it's 2022. Surely there's been some developments in CGI that make things not look like video games. The main bad guy just looks like a video game, and that would be probably one of the issues that I have with this film. That being said, it is fantastic. It is really good. I'm a big DCU fan, big DC Comics fan. I prefer them over Marvel because they're darker. And Marvel's kind of fallen off the wagon a little bit. So it does leave it open for DC to come in and set up their own cinematic universe, which they're starting to do really well, but mostly anti-heroes at the moment, with how they're setting things up with the Suicide Squad and Black Adam. So they do need to bring, obviously they've got the Batman, but don't know whether yet he exists on a different timeline, because I've heard that Ben Affleck has decided to come back as Batman, and they've said yes. I don't know why, but I quite liked Batfleck, but I also liked I can't even think of his blinking name now. Hold on a second. But yes, if you're planning on going to see this film, I would absolutely... Robert Pattinson, there we go. I knew it was in my head somewhere. I knew it was in there somewhere. Yeah, if you plan to go and see this film, do go and see it, because it is really good. Yeah, DC are kind of hitting it out of the park at the moment with the TV shows and things like that. We even get a reference to said TV shows, which I'm not going to spoil, because if you've watched the TV show that I'm on about, you will know. But yeah, these are the ramblings of me, and I suggest you go and watch this film. And that is my thoughts on Black Adam. Bit more rambling than I usually would. but ultimately very decent, very watchable, and it had me hooked all the way through, right to the conclusion, which was a bit rushed and forced, but you know, there you go. If you've seen Black Adam, let me know in the comments section on social media, Instagram, Twitter and Facebook. If you haven't seen Black Adam, please do go and see it. It's well worth going to the cinema to see. I know that costs a little bit more possibly than renting it on your streaming services, but give it the chance it deserves and go and give the money to the cinemas, because if we don't, we won't have cinemas much longer. Because I mean the screening I went to was absolute chocker, so people still go to the cinema and watch things on the big screen. Best screens, best sound systems, can't beat the cinema. Anyway, that has been me, Luke, for Quick Shot Reviews. You have been the Cheap Shot Nation, and I hope you continue to enjoy your films all the way through to Halloween. Make sure you watch some scary movies, because now Halloween is upon us in about a week's time, so why not? We've got another scary movie coming for you next week, and I'll see you then.